everybody, welcome back to Listen, I Have an Idea. It is day 2 of Booktubeathon. Technically it's day 3, but I'm going to be talking about my day 2 of the holiday Booktubeathon. So yesterday was the best day so far throughout the entire holiday Booktubeathon. I read 2 books. That's right, 2 whole books yesterday, which is just insane. I've done it before. I think the most, the highest amount of books that I've read in a single day, I think is 4, which is also insane, but I had no social life back then. I still have no social life, but I mean, I read 2 books yesterday. So the books that I read are The Jewel by Amy Ewing and its sequel, The White Rose. I really enjoyed both of them. The best way to explain them is like a mixture between The Hunger Games, but the entire first novel right up until the point where they enter the arena. So that entire first chunk. And then it's also a mixture of The Selection with like the royal bachelor type thing going on. And then a mixture of the Lunar Chronicles, but the last 2 books and the prequel. So Cress, Winter, and then the prequel, which is Fairest. I really enjoyed this book because it was a wonderful mixture of all 3 of them. The book series has a little bit of a magical kind of twist to it, which I wasn't expecting, and I really don't enjoy it as like a plot, but I am working through it and I really enjoyed the past 2 books. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. The books are actually quite short. Both of them, actually all 3 of them, because it's a trilogy, they came up and they register in my iBooks as 263 pages a piece. So not every single page is actually a page of the book, but if I were to total it up, yesterday I read 526 pages, which is insane. I ended up purchasing the 3rd book on my iBooks account, and that is the book that I am reading today for day 3 of Booktubeathon, and I am pretty confident that I can finish it today. The Jewel centers around a girl named Violet, who is named after the color of her eyes, which are purple, violet, and she lives on the outer ring of a circle world. So it's essentially like the Hunger Games, how Panem is like a giant circle, at least that's how I imagine it, but this world has different rings. So the center is called the Jewel, it's essentially where all the royalty live, and then there's other rings, and as soon as you get to like the very far outer one, which is called the Marsh, that is like the poorest area of the entire world, and that is where Violet is from. In the Marsh, all female children are meant to be tested to see if they have like this special talent, and thus if they do have it, they are taken from their homes and put in a holding facility, and then they're basically sold to the royalty to become surrogates so that they can hold their babies. Only the surrogates can have kids for the royalty. And one of the things that you find out later on in the series that I will spoil for you is that every single surrogate who gives birth dies. So that is kind of where the interesting plot kind of thickens, it develops, and the entire first book you see Violet going through her surrogate process, I guess. And then in the second one, a huge plot hole is, well, not really plot hole, but the huge big drama happens and you follow through with the rest of the series. Like I said, I'm on book 3. I'm about 50 pages in, so not super far into the book, but I will update you guys on that. You'll see the video later today, and I will film it later today. Anyways, that's it for today. Happy New Year, guys. I will see you later with my Booktubeathon at day 3 update. Bye.